The order comes softly, almost politely. Open your coat. Cold grips the barracks like a fist. Damp wood breathes rot and smoke. Anna's fingers freeze on the buttons, metal burning her skin. Around her, women stand shoulder to shoulder, coats hanging loose on starved frames, eyes fixed on the floor as if the planks might open and swallow them. They have rehearsed this moment for weeks. The stories, the warnings. What American voices mean, what follows orders spoken in calm tones. A woman beside her whispers a prayer. Another clutches a photograph, corners worn white. Anna tastes iron. Fear has a flavor. The guards do not shout. That is worse. She remembers her mother's coat, heavy wool, safety stitched into every seam. This one is thin, lice-bitten, borrowed from a dead girl. Open, the voice repeats. Buttons loosen. Breath stops. This is the moment they were told to fear. Most. They are moved before dawn, herded through fog that smells of wet earth and old ashes. Trucks wait like dark animals. Engines coughing, impatient. Anna climbs aboard, boots slipping on frozen metal. Someone steadies her elbow. A stranger's kindness feels dangerous now. The road unspools endlessly. Villages pass in fragments. Roofless houses, a church bell cracked open to the sky. No one speaks loudly. Whispers move like insects. They say the Americans don't. They do things differently. That's what scares me. Propaganda flickers in Anna's mind like a bad film. Laughing enemies. Cruelty wrapped in smiles. She presses her forehead to the truck's wooden wall. It vibrates with motion, with uncertainty. Her stomach twists with hunger and dread. She imagines hands, orders, humiliation rehearsed so often it feels inevitable. The truck slows. Gates appear. Wire gleams. Someone begins to cry, quietly, as if apologizing for the sound. The gates open without drama. No barking dogs. No raised rifles. Just a slow metallic sigh as iron yields. Anna braces anyway. Her shoulders tighten, waiting for the blow that never comes. They are lined up in the yard. Snowmelt pools around their boots. An American soldier steps forward, young, cheeks red from cold, eyes tired. He looks at them, not through them. That alone is unsettling. Open your coat, he says again. Hands shake. Fabric parts. Anna feels exposed, hollowed out. She expects laughter, inspection, something cruel. Instead, a woman gasps. Soap. Thick bars pressed gently into open palms. Bread follows. Real bread, dark crust, steam rising faintly. The smell hits her like memory. Kitchens, Sundays, before. Someone sobs openly now. No one stops her. Anna's knees weaken. She stares at the soap, its clean weight undeniable. This was not in the stories. The shock is worse than fear. Morning brings trays. Not scraps, trays. Metal clean, clattering with abundance. Eggs yellow as sunlight. Coffee dark and bitter, steam curling like a promise. Anna's hands hesitate before lifting the cup. It feels wrong to drink first, wrong to want more. Around her, women eat slowly, reverently, as if the food might vanish if rushed. One hides a crust in her sleeve. Another weeps into her bowl, tears salting the broth. They have this every day, someone whispers, awed and ashamed. Later she notices mirrors. Running water. Soap again. The smell of flowers clings to her skin, unfamiliar, almost obscene. She scrubs anyway, watching gray spiral down the drain, proof she still exists. An American nurse meets her eyes, nods once. Respect simple and unforced. That night, Anna writes in her diary. Hunger taught us hatred. Fullness teaches something else. I don't know its name yet. Kindness settles like a weight, heavier than fear ever was. Letters arrive from home, thin paper carrying ruin between its lines. Bombed streets, empty cupboards, a brother missing. Anna reads by dim light, bread still warm in her stomach. The contrast cuts deeper than hunger. She folds the letter carefully, as if neatness might restore order. Around her, whispers turn inward. We don't deserve this. They must want something. This is another weapon. She watches American soldiers laugh over cigarettes, argue about baseball, complain about the cold. Ordinary men, dangerously ordinary. Propaganda cracks, not loudly but with small painful sounds. At night, guilt keeps her awake. Each bite feels stolen. Each kindness an accusation. In her diary, the ink presses hard. If the enemy feeds you, who are you allowed to hate? The question has no shelter. It waits, patient, eroding everything she was taught to believe. The announcement comes on an ordinary afternoon. No ceremony, no warning, just a notice read aloud in careful German. Words falling into the room like ash. Transfers. Releases, the war moving on without them. Some will go home. Some will go elsewhere. No one knows which is worse. Anna's hands rest on her coat, the same thin fabric, now clean, patched, almost respectable. She remembers the first day, the order, the terror, the certainty of humiliation. She remembers how her body had prepared to break. It never came. Instead, there were meals, names spoken correctly, a blanket folded at the foot of her bunk, dignity offered without explanation, the women packed quietly, bread saved, soap wrapped in cloth like contraband miracles. One presses a bar into Anna's hands. "For your mother," she whispers. The gesture nearly undoes her. Outside, the camp looks smaller than it once did. Less monstrous. Just fences, buildings, people moving through time like everyone else. An American soldier holds the gate open. He steps aside, giving space. The simple courtesy is almost unbearable. Anna pauses. For a moment, she wants to speak, to explain the fear, the lies, the relief that still feels like betrayal. But language fails. She only nods. That night, before sleep, she writes one last entry. They told us cruelty would come in shouting. It did not. It came in silence, in bread freely given, in being seen. I am leaving with a full stomach and an unsteady truth. The world is larger than what they taught us. I do not know who I am now, but I know who I am not. She closes the diary. Beyond the window, the sky is wide, unbroken. No bombs, just stars, indifferent and enduring. For the first time since the order, "Open your coat," Anna breathes without fear. And that, she realizes, is what will stay with her longest.